What does a plaintiff's lawyer do over the course of a lawsuit in Idaho cases? Well, before the case is filed, there will of course be the meetings with the client, at that point a potential client, to discuss what happened, and then gathering of once the lawyer's hired, to gather the appropriate records that need to be gathered, like medical records and medical bills. And so contact will have to be had with your own insurance. Whoever's paying for the medical bills, they have to work in coordination. But once the case, so there's the law firm team is putting everything together to get ready to have the claim evaluated. If it gets to the point that it's unable to be settled without a lawsuit, then from there, the plaintiff's lawyer is largely going to take control of the lawsuit or the litigation that ensues thereafter. The lawyers for the claimant would file a complaint. The document that initiates a lawsuit is called a complaint, and demand for a jury trial. Then they have to provide the other side with service of that complaint, physically handing them a copy of the complaint, and they have 30 days to file an answer. And from that point on, the lawyers are getting ready for trial. And that phase of the case before the trial is known as the discovery phase of a case. And the lawyer is primarily engaged in doing all the forms of discovery. That is the exchange of written information, written responses, and questions back and forth. The lawyer will talk to the client, of course, along the way to make sure that the answers are accurate. The lawyer will be pursuing the deposition testimony of the people on the defense side that are looking to defend the case. That means taking their testimony under oath. And otherwise spend time getting ready to present the case to an Idaho jury. The only way to effectively maximize, get what the plaintiff deserves in the way of full and fair compensation is for the other side to understand that you will go to trial. If you cannot settle it in an amount that represents full and fair compensation, that the lawyer will, in fact, take you to trial, is not afraid of going to jury trials. There are lawyers out there that don't do jury trials, even though they represent people who are injured. And the insurance companies know very well who is and who is not, actually has the experience and track record of pursuing jury trials successfully. There's a lot that would go into the question of what does a lawyer do to get ready for that trial, but it's basically all that would be necessary to prepare the exhibits and the examination and the statements, and all that is necessary to properly present the case for trial. I could tell you my personal experience, because I've had a lot of jury trial experience in my personal life, that by the time you get to a couple of weeks before trial, it becomes almost a full-time occupation. You do nothing else but get ready for that trial, and numerous meetings and the like. And then when trial happens, then it's 16-hour days, and the focus is intense and it's singular on the trial. That's kind of an overview of what lawyers do without getting bogged down into the specific detail of what lawyers do. The short version of it is that what they should be doing is working hard for you to maximize, again, the value of your claim and to get you what you justly deserve. Our law firm, unlike almost all other law firms, has had more experience doing jury trials than virtually any other. I've personally done a lot of jury trials myself. And so if you have the need to have a lawsuit pursued successfully, you want the best legal talent you could find, have the best and most proficient legal team acting on your behalf, and that law firm is ours. We have been doing this for well over 60 years at this point, our firm has. I personally have been doing it for over 30 years, and we have the track record of actually having trial lawyer experience in front of juries many, many times. So if you have such a claim, please feel free to call me personally or any of the other lawyers in my law firm, because we all have that experience and we're all working together doing the same type of work and pursuing the common goal of representing your legal interests.